12,001 to 13,000, prognosis, miraculously, queer, segregated, etiquette, deportation, bourbon, skirt, intestine, caress, galactic, crushing, inadequacy, inland, riddle, immature, sinus, volatility, negligence, harshly, durability, shutdown, weakly, dimly, thirds, perceptual, humankind, Englishman, medicinal, fraught, lash, low-key, wicker, overhaul, fruitful, restroom, ketchup, squeal, image, mayonnaise, cheekbone, junkie, dishwasher, tally, double, pathologist, hobble, impatiently, shrink, iPod, contingent, interracial, tort, bruised, torrent, fastest growing, dribble, interstellar, unconsciously, breach, primal, glaze, appellate, better, Chilean, notification, locomotive, nitrate, jack, shameful, utmost, fiancé, fundamentalism, grandeur, peacekeeping, plaster, unmarked, beaver, groundwork, silky, convict, aptly, precipitation, candlelight, mast, cyberspace, mesmerize, giftedness, obscenity, situational, bruise, preschooler, hardline, peak, protracted, tack, dreamer, interplay, acculturation, clinically, baffle, bye-bye, alloy, populace, formative, dogma, breaker, policymaking, horrendous, lug, adjunct, densely, existential, coarsely, articulate, elastic, befriend, pavilion, or midwife, bandit, loose, nutmeg, heroism, bullying, protrude, breastfeeding, ruined, feasibility, optimist, doorbell, crumple, moody, behavior, teamwork, handbag, saddle, turning, wretched, guidebook, mischief, cool, wanted, exhale, fray, dislike, manhood, childish, RBI, discretionary, connecting, generational, oval, attrition, workload, taker, prelude, gingerly, GNP, waft, unprotected, pellet, forbidden, helium. Dissect, cosmology, aristocratic, glitter, disputed, cardinal, verbally, pipe, abyss, estranged, enclosed, route, bribe, wasp, negotiated, modesty, termite, fencing, redwood, fantasize, idealistic, random, gut, clandestine, flop, weaponry, mysteriously, re-enter, tether, medalist, enigmatic, essential, cub, allure, unruly, median, distraught, Alaskan, grassland, quiet, approximate, bagel, up-to-date, sprint, thankfully, jab, eschew, stuffing, looming, burrow, hind, wither, propagate, almighty, liberating, reimburse, Tibetan, solace, grossly, coating, silvery, screech, extinguish, brute, piety, opium, cancellation, anterior, ransom, inaugurate, fluent, meticulously, perpetrate, wag, leftover, trimming, reconnaissance, tar, schizophrenia, airliner, mitigation, bittersweet, delta, footnote, rationalize. Subset, circumvent, sludge, while, uphill, hourly, scorn, otter, tamper, elective, exempt, uniqueness, ace, taped, chilled, leopard, latch, bunny, stratum, vinaigrette, mash, shuffling, Buddhism, contracting, temp, midway, attendee, Venetian, bullpen, exodus, moan, bystander, untrue, munch, compulsive, paramilitary, woven, flannel, cock, blinding, bliss, recital, infertility, worship, adjoining, tunic, rushing, infidelity, specialization, bearer, gauge, brew, rumble, digestive, incense, probing, vice president, waterproof, bait, illegitimate, meteorite, plush, but burnt, conceivably, disqualify, snug, serviceman, non-stick, scheduling, plumber, conservationist, Jesuit, scholastic, postoperative, itch, rattle, undeniable, formality, chrome, ravage, assemblage, right hand, polity, logistical, tsunami, incompetence, swerve, muffled, processed, flower, desolate, torment, Quran, harp, pumping, retaliate, spreadsheet, amino, sequential, summertime, wherein, alike, we, slam, ethnically, sculpt, Welsh, workstation, momentary, prophetic, silver, impersonal, whiff, artichoke, clamor, creed, relaxing, bowl, POW, latent, unwelcome, defending, pervade, spectral, seamless, figurative, express, analytic, instill, shrill, disarray, poppy, preferential, skew, hanger, misuse, negligible, mythic, suspiciously, deliberate, facilitator, communist, grapefruit, jolt, ram, lapel, rapport, hack, tuxedo, compulsion, unimaginable, fender, windfall, gilded, papal, dissolution, endemic, anesthesia, devotee, resin, stinging, literate, battleground, supplant, religiously, seeming, conduit, teddy, mammogram, latch, suspense, parody, stern, fresco, soil, ashtray, ditch, sexism, spirited, sexist, diagonal, tonic, handout, oppressed, disintegration, awakening, stupidity, arcade, nobility, masked, wrench, gallop, inequity, burrow, patriot, clutter, obituary, morgue, tango, lounge, clear-cut, sill, deterrence, limp, his her, trolley, rarity, biomedical, vascular, left, might, interdependence, rudimentary, biceps, onward, proficient, instrumentation, metropolis, hip-hop, detached, affectionate, incarceration, gorge, quirk, antler, earned, audit, marshal, counteract, magnesium, bluntly, agitate, hardened, duet, outfit, accrue, delinquency, camouflage, solemnly, replenish, evangelist, sesame, campground, creep, state-owned, 28, crimson, airtight, 5-year-old, free market, aforementioned, utterance, gross. Vignette, prized, stagnant, hectic, anti-American, migratory, tubing, litany, requisite, real-time, dynamite, gull, polarize, illustrator, for profit, bent, non-stop, Albanian, concussion, deter, kill, undress, lovingly, exude, retail, self-control, citizenry, rind, lifeless, regal, polio, proton, potassium, incest, smack, flicker, eater, assured, ultrasound, meltdown, unfavorable, warlord, fable, civility, neutrality, overrule, earmark, aerobics, decisively, shadow, burnout, acting, proliferate, pertain, joyous, cadence, disgruntled, antidepressant, drilling, 14th, quintessential, impossibly, engraving, ripple, grimly, hijacker, finish, untreated, wasted, flowering, paste, second largest, weaving, prerogative, cumbersome, high-ranking, incidental, sentencing, telegram, strand, squeak, seed, week-long, toughness, regularity, particulars, owing, freestyle, glitter, doubtless, cement, extremist, faithfully, all right, kickoff, illiterate, party, decreased, utilitarian, intermittent, haunted, grotesque, seaside, tulip, camaraderie, inventive, anti-abortion, heartfelt, UFO, Islamist, 27, panelist, horribly, feeble, buff, bellow, agrarian, malignant, paved, enamel, stow, reliever, sunken. Dick, impartial, concurrent, triangular, prickly, casing, unsalted, crane, pending, sandstone, overpower, wand, heyday, sack, blink, indignation, disproportionately, timeline, skillful, trek, coercive, snarl, coveted, dumbbell, engrave, cervical, stab, originality, rye, hunch, pouring, clinch, countryman, toxicity, yearning, prime, bravery, faraway, mayhem, darn, crescent, airway, soaked. Antarctic. Growl, iconic, dishonest, brim, gratification, boyhood, panties, oblivion, evict, substitute, crayon, batten, inhibition, tasting, admiral, notwithstanding, self-help, stoop, predicted, raccoon, insidious, white collar, engineered, correctional, rotor, fuss, wording, handlebar, arson, fiddle, mountainous, versatility, unarmed, mop, paradoxical, concealed, purposely, overtime, clone, indistinguishable, accumulated, refresh, thyroid, limp, flex, runner-up, seduction, demo, horseman, transpire, swinging, snowflake, 18th century, mounted, exuberant, watchful, exertion, absurdity, hijack, descent, negate, dosage, segregate, sentencing, contested, falsely, swallow, pairing, cutting edge, sadden, contraception, reddish, exec, ambient, meditate, muse, juxtaposition, industrialization, sham, delayed, craving. Pedagogy, appellation, marginally, concoct, looting, horsepower, scallop, abort, respectfully, fateful, diffuse, agonizing, mist, elite, speaking, virtuous, taco, pop, fill, blitz, underdog, sunflower, ledger, 1/4, mania, admonish, emerald, animate, passageway, idle, dazzle, multivariate, aptitude, immersion, hardliner, acclaim, appease, emigration, daisy, skyrocket, healthful, marinade, fault, jargon, senseless, plow, tentacle, pagan, unwillingness, sub-Saharan, corrupt, obscurity, arduous, billow, cartilage, unforgettable, cinematic, cramp, detractor, diffuse, firewood, savage, polo, toad, securely, blindly, excitedly, incarcerate, calculated, whirlwind, overriding, moderator, objectively, crotch, finalize, psychotherapy, priceless, trance, stealth, aberration, front page, technologically. Hunk, incision, two-time, temperate, transmitted, crossover, epitomize, bedrock, ornamental, chi, indulgence, dreamy, fungal, irritating, bisexual, differential, Byzantine, flush, legislate, workable, tarp, creak, pounce, glimmer, propeller, shriek, duel, calamity, muzzle, tragically, conclusive, goodies, carnival, revolving, transgression, decreasing, tundra, bombardment, exhaustive, high-powered, ammonia, punt, intolerable, heartbreaking, connector, Mormon, taxable, diving, spruce, authorized, stepmother, thereof, suffocate, suitor, subordinate, cyclical, helplessly, buck, excessively, symbolically, tantrum, hedge, harmonious, thunder, thumb, prize-winning, metaphorical, hallucination, Philippine, hurdle, astonish, herald, flickering, captor, hinge, irregularity, horizontally, aloft, goofy. Irreversible, unreal, escalation, better, lighthouse, floppy, placid, insulting, bleachers, westward, gravitate, explanatory, watering, wildfire, bookcase, sailboat, potter, splinter, ecumenical, drained, son-in-law, congregate. Accuser, pinnacle, revoke, smug, compilation, forgo, dizzying, tame, manifesto, transatlantic, renaissance, puberty, pendulum, reverberate, diving, silicone, bumpy, rotary, embellish. Downfall, laden, appreciative, steamy, reintroduce. 12th, adversely, euphoria, shank, unnerve, vacate, undo, soggy, erroneous, influenza, melted, detergent, aperture, provocation, covet, subdue, sweetly, underwrite. Tumultuous, Medicaid, enlightenment, fright, cascade, handwritten, wide-eyed, trump, gridlock, atheist, fauna, femininity, pocketbook, peg, knowing, sheath, pawn. Simmering, exhilarating, glaring, loathe,